Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our live streaming here in our YouTube channel. Good evening, everyone. It's good to be back. Good evening, good evening. Hello, good evening. I do not know what is wrong with my YouTube setup. Hi Justine, salamat sa pagdaan. I do not know what is the problem with YouTube, but it's exactly the same setup with Facebook. But it's always my mic that is being affected. Justine, if you happen to have any questions with your maths and science, um, please do type in if you have any question. This is a 1 hour live stream here in YouTube to help students with maths and science. Sorry, pero I have to speak more on English kasi I have a mixed audience here in YouTube. I'm just waiting for the rest to join. It will be a free and easy night, and yes. Ay, alam mo na pala yung ano ko voice ko. You know my voice from from Cod M. Mostly my audience here in YouTube are high school. Mostly high school or uh, grade 6 or grade 5. Ganon. Sa primary. Thank you for dropping by, Justine. Appreciated it. Appreciate. Ayun. Okay. Tingnan ko nga, ano kaya ang problema ng sound? It's exactly the same setup with my Facebook page. But I do not know kung bakit dito lang din siya. Okay. All right. I hope audio capture. Okay. Thank you, Justine, for dropping. Okay. I hope maging okay to. Audio monitoring. trying to. Okay. Okay, let's see. Audio output. Okay, what is happening actually? Let me see. Good evening, Ambery. Okay, is there anything wrong with my sound? Can you tell me what's wrong with my sound? Anything wrong with my sound? Audio output capture. Our lesson for maths is discriminant. Oh, okay, okay. Cool, cool. Okay. Ambery, I can discuss discriminant in a while. Can you just tell me what's wrong with mine? All right, okay. Can you tell me if something is wrong with my sound? Nothing is wrong. Sure, there's no echo or anything. We'll tell is there something? Okay, okay. Thank you, Ambery. If there is something wrong, okay. Sure, sure. Thank you, Ambery. Okay, let me just All right. Wow. Okay. So, wow. It's too bright, right? My monitor is too bright. My monitor is too bright. Right. Let me just adjust a bit. You can still see me. Okay, sorry. All right, okay. So discriminant is it? Discriminant. Okay, let's start with okay. Kung discriminant, by the way, discriminant is applicable for quadratic equations. So if you have, let me know, okay, if something is wrong. So if you have, let me see. Okay, all right. Uh-oh. Okay. So discriminant is applicable for quadratic. Pag sasabihin natin quadratic equation, this is in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. That is your quadratic equation. And when we talk about discriminant, if you are familiar with the quadratic formula, b squared minus 4ac, this is the one that is inside your square root sign in a quadratic formula. So basically, this is what we will use for our discriminant. So the discriminant is found inside the square root of your quadratic formula. So the discriminant, what is the purpose of your discriminant? Ano ba yung purpose? Why do we need to solve discriminant? This would tell us, one, the number of your roots, and as well the nature of your roots. So the number of roots and the nature of your roots. So yan yung pwede mong you can actually find or would be able to identify if you use your discriminant. Now, if you would go back, when we say quadratic, it has this graph, right? Ito yung mga graph ng quadratic. So if this kind of graph, if you would notice, this graph passes through your x in 2 points. It intercepts your x-axis in 2 points. Dalawa yung point na how do you call that in Tagalog? Nilagpasan. I do not know. That intercept, okay? Yung tinamaan yung X. Tinamaan ako sa puso. It intercept your X at 2 points. So since it intercept your X at 2 points, then we would say that there are 2 real roots. Okay? Now, since your graph is like downward, you have a minimum, this type of parabola is actually positive. So that means that yung discriminant mo dito, if your discriminant is positive like this, you will have 2 real roots. Okay? If positive siya. All right. So let me just, okay. Sorry. Okay. So if you have, let's say for example, this type of graph. So ubusin na natin yung mga graphs ha. Halimbawa, you have this graph. Tapos, ayun. So your parabola touches your x-axis. By the way, when we say roots, it's always the x value. We're looking for the x value if it's a root. So if you would notice this graph, it touches your x. It's a parabola. It touches your x at 1 point. It only touches your x at 1 point. Therefore, your discriminant here, if your discriminant is equal to 0, you only have 1 real root. Meaning, isa lang yung pwede. That real root is what we call the double root. Okay? It's a double root. So, because it touches the same thing. So, x is equal to 2 or x is equal to 2. Parang ganun siya. But you don't need to write 2 of which. Okay? So, 1 real root. The next one that you have, okay, let's say you have this and then ganito siya. It's hanging. Uh-oh. I could hear the sounds the street outside. Can you hear it? Can you hear me? So skinny face. Drop your skincare, mother. Wow. Okay. Skinny? Skinny? Shiny. Oh, sorry. Skinny. How I wish I had a skinny face, you know? I'm not skinny. Shiny. Okay. So, if your parabola is hanging, therefore, there is no way that it intercepted your x. Hindi niya kaya. Hindi niya kakayanin na i-touch yung x nito. Okay? It will never touch your x-axis. So, since it doesn't touch your x-axis, therefore, your discriminant here will be negative. Okay? Since it doesn't touch your x-axis, then you would say that it's either the two of them is imaginary, or you don't have real roots. Okay? Because it did not touch. So, hence we could say or summarize it that your discriminant would only tell you, ano nga yung isa? I'll just write it here so that it will be easier for you. Okay? So So you have 2 points. Then you would say that your discriminant here is, sorry, none, is positive. Okay, and then you have 2 real roots. Then you would say that discriminants are actually used so that you would know, even without graphing them, even without graphing this, you would know what are the number of roots. Roots, when we say roots, that means that this is the solution. This means that this is the points where it touches your x-axis. At which point does your graph or your quadratic equation touch your x-axis? Yun yung roots, okay? So it will tell you the number of roots, and by using discriminant, you would know whether, what is its nature? Is it real? Is it imaginary? So how would I know if it's real? If the discriminant is positive. How would I know if it's only one real root? Then if my discriminant is 0. How would I know if it's imaginary or it has no roots at all? Then it will be negative. Easy, right? Easy. Easy peasy. Okay. So let's put what we have learned into practice. Okay, let's practice what we have learned. Let's say, for example, you're given 3x squared plus minus 2x plus 5 equals negative 12. So since this is not in standard form, we have to write this down in standard form. Standard form for quadratic is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. It has to be equal to 0. So we have to transfer negative 12 to the other side. So that will be 3x squared minus 2x plus 5 plus 12 equals 0. So you'll have 3x squared minus 2x plus 17 equals 0. Okay? So your A here is 3, your B is negative 2, your C is 17. So going back to the equation of your discriminant, you will have D equals B squared minus 4AC. Then you just need to substitute. Negative 2 squared minus 4 times negative 2 times 17. So that's 4. That's 4 times your negative 2, that is negative 8, right? 4 times negative 2 is negative 8, times 17, then you will have positive 136. 17. Okay? Positive 136. So that's a total of 140. Since that is positive, since your D is positive, then you could say that, what is it base here? If it's positive, it has 2 real roots. So you will say it has 2 real solution or 2 real roots. That means that it intercepted your x-axis. Okay? Are we okay? Okay. Sorry guys, I'm such boring person here in my live stream. Thank you for our 7 viewers. Really appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for our 8 viewers tonight. Okay ba, Ambery? Do you understand discriminants now? Question. Question. I think I have to make what is this? I have to make a video out of this. This is actually a very easy topic. Okay, so let's try. You try, you solve, and then you tell me what is the nature and the number of roots. Okay. All right. Okay. And then the other one is okay. Can you try to answer that? Yes. So shiny face. Shiny. This one, they said if your four fingers can occupy the whole um, forehead, that means you have a big forehead, which I do have. Okay, I'm not hiding it. Your teacher has a very big forehead. Okay, answer the one that you would see on the screen. You have x squared plus 6x plus 4 equals 0, and you also have 2x squared minus 3x plus 2 equals 0. Answer Ambery, paging Ambery. I do not know. I actually don't know what is wrong with um okay. Let me know, Ambery, if you have an answer. Turutun, tururururutun. Okay. I think Ambery is stuck up somewhere. So we're going to answer this instead. Okay. So this one will be A is equal to, okay, Ambery, just follow if you are somewhere there. B 6, C is 4. Okay. So going back to the discriminant formula, B squared minus 4AC, you will have your B is 6, squaring that, minus 4, A is 1, C is 4. So that's BAC. So 6 squared is 36. 4 times 1 is 4 times 4 is 16. So 36 minus 16, you will have 20. So since it is positive, then we can say that this is positive. It has two real roots or two solutions. Okay, because it's positive. Now, what about the other one? So let's check. A is 2, B is negative 3, C is 2. I think this would be the same thing. Okay, discriminant will be negative 3 squared minus 4AC. So negative 3 is 9. Squaring a negative 3 gives you a 9. Minus 4 times 2 is 8 times 2 is 16. So then you will have negative, what is 9 minus 16? You will have negative 7. Okay, it's negative 7. So since that's a negative, what did we say about negative? If it is negative, it's two imaginary. Hence, there is no real roots. Or there's no solution. Or you could say imaginary roots. That is safe. That is safe to say. YouTube is not receiving enough. Really? YouTube, there is an error. As such, viewer will experience buffering. Says I have a very poor stream health. Can you still see me, hear me? Am I buffering or something? Am I unclear? Let me know. I hope I'm clear. Let me know if I'm still on live stream. Hi, Simply Me. YouTube told me. Oh, YouTube told. If only I had the laughing stuff here. YouTube told me loud and clear. Okay, YouTube just told me that he is, or she, whoever is YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain the streaming. Okay, never mind. All right. Clear, teacher. Okay. So if it is, oh my goodness, why am I too bright? Okay, if it is clear, then it's okay. Yes, some seriously, I'm actually I do not know as well. What's wrong? Okay. All right, loud and clear. We'll give more example. Can you possibly answer it? Uh, okay, let's see. I hope I'm clear, yes. Last example for discriminant, then we go to sum and products of roots. All right? So you have 3x squared plus 7 equals, 3x plus 7 equals negative 5x squared minus 4. And then let's say you have negative 3x squared plus 17x minus 2 equals 3. Okay? Loud and clear. Yeah, it says so. So I'm not so sure whether it's YouTube is not receiving really or some. No sound, teacher. Okay, I think it's back now. It's back. I'm back. I'm back and back and back and back. Yep. I'm back. I'm back. It's back. Yes. Okay. Let's see. All right. Where is Ambery? D is okay. D, which one is negative 211? Is it this one? Okay, let's just make this, so this will become 5x squared plus 3x plus 7 plus 4 equals 0. So 5x squared plus 3x plus 7, 11. Okay, so A is 5, B is 3. I will not write it anymore because I don't have space. So that's B squared minus 4AC. B is 3 squared minus 4, 5, 11. That's 9 minus 4 times 5 is 20. That's 220 minus, so it's negative 211. Wow, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's correct. Actually, that's correct. Yes. So what kind of roots do we have here? Ambery? Oh, is Ambery the only student here? I need some. So this is imaginary, or we say no real roots. Okay, because it's negative. How about the other one, the other side? Yes, that's right, imaginary. How about the other one? Another one. Sorry. How about the other side? So if you do the other side, then you have to rearrange it. You'll have negative. Oh, sorry, the color is wrong. Negative 3x squared plus 17x minus 2 minus 3 equals 0. So that's negative 3x squared plus 17x minus 5. So b squared minus 4ac will be 17 squared minus 4 times negative 3 times negative 5. I'll place it down here because it's not clear. 17 squared minus 4, negative 3, negative 5. D is 229. Okay, so 289 minus, that's 4 times 3 is 12. Okay. All right. That's minus 60. So it's 229. Yes. Yes, that's right. It's real. Yes. Real. Irrational. Yes. And unequal. Yep. Mom, I don't think it's negative. It's negative 3. Yes, it's negative 3. Will be transpose. Yes, that's 3. When you transfer, it's negative 3. But why we came up with the same answer? It's 229. When you transpose a tree which is planted on a hill, a joke. When When you transpose 3, which is on the right side of the equation, oh, you want your 3 to be positive? It will be the same thing. No, it's okay. It's the same thing. Doesn't matter. You will get the same answer. Yes, you can. You can transpose everything on the right side. Yes, to make your x squared positive, you can transpose. But it's okay. Even if you don't transpose it and you have a negative on your x squared, it is okay because you're just testing. As long as all the signs are correct, you would see we still end up with the same answer, which is a discriminant of 2 to 9. It wouldn't matter because you will be carrying the sign when you do the b squared minus 4ac. All the signs will be the same. That's right. Thank you for our 9 viewers tonight. Really appreciate it. But I would appreciate if you would appreciate. I would then you yes, it will be the same. I would appreciate if you have any questions for maths and science that you would like me to discuss and help you with. I'll be very willing. Welcome. Yes, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter whether you have your x on x squared, sorry, not x squared on the left or x squared on the right. The reason being, it will give you the same answer because the rest will have the same set of signs. So when you transfer them, all of them will also change in terms of signs. So you would still get the same answer. All right. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Moving on to our last topic for tonight. Before we play, we'll have a game tonight actually. Moving on to our last topic is the sum or the product of roots. Okay. So what's the purpose of sum and product? What's the purpose why we need, this is again very dark, very dark. All right, how about now? Oh my goodness gracious, I seriously don't know. If I have my live stream in Facebook, the sound is okay. But if I have my live stream here in YouTube, then my sound is not okay. So let me check it. Okay. All right. So sum of your roots actually is based on your still the same your quadratic formula, your negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. It's actually being derived from there. So if we have the sum, which is r1 plus r2, the sum of your two roots, this is actually negative b over a. Okay, if you have the sum of roots. How about the product? What do you think will be the formula for the product? So the same thing when we say the product of your roots, you just need to multiply. Actually, it's based on the quadratic formula. You just need to multiply negative b plus the root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a times negative b minus the b squared, the root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Then once you simplify that, then you will have the product, which is r1 times r2. That will be c over a. Yes. No sound still. Or I have a sound. I hope so. So if this is the case, right? If you say r1 plus r2 and then r1 times r2, if we actually expand this, this is just for our knowledge. So I will use r1 and r2. So you have x minus r1 times x minus r2 equals 0. So if you would expand this, this would actually be x squared minus r1 plus r2, which is the sum x, and then you have plus r1 times r2, which is the product. That is the reason why, since it's r1 and r2, if you would notice, this is negative r1 and r2 with your x, which is the b, which is your b. Oh my goodness. Now I know why. Why is sum negative b over a? Because remember, oh my goodness. Because remember your ax, remember your ax squared plus bx plus c, this one. The one attached to your x squared is a. So therefore, since it is an a, so it's very bright. Since it is an a, that's why you have negative b, which is the middle, over a. And then the product, which is r1 and r2, which is the last one, is c over a. Now you know. Now I know. Okay? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Yes. All right. So negative b over a, c over a. All right. So let's try some examples. Okay. So the sum of roots, sum is negative b over a. The product is c over a. So let's say you're given 2x squared minus 7x minus 5. And you are asked, what is the sum and product of this? What is the sum and product of roots for 2x squared minus 7x minus 5? So so the sum would be equal to negative of negative 7 over 2. Okay? Negative of negative 7 over 2, that will be positive 7 over 2. So that is your sum of roots. Or you could just say it's 3 and 1/2. That's fine. Okay? And if you make it into decimal, that's also fine, 3.5. The product will be c over a. So negative 5 over 2, that's basically negative 5 over 2. Or you could say negative 2.5. That doesn't matter. All right. All right. No sound. No sound again. Yes. Yes. Yes, I have sound. I have sound. I have sound. Okay. Wow. Time is so fast. So you try this out. Let's say you have 3x squared minus or plus 4x minus 7 equals 0. So what is the sum and what is the product of roots? Can you try it out? Okay, is that the sum? The sum will be negative 4 over 3. Yes, that's right. Negative 4/3. And the product is negative 7 over 3. Yes, negative 7. Yes, well done. Any questions so far before we have I think we'll have a one Jackbox game. If no question, then we can play. We can play one or two games, most probably one or two games. Doo-doo-doo, time. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, time. Okay. All right. No question at all. So we can proceed with our game. And everyone that is watching, you are actually free to join. This is not sponsored. This we normally do this at the end of our session, of our um, of our discussion, just to relax our brain because we just had maths. We just had maths, and we just had most of the time it will be maths, not too much with science. We had so much with maths. So I hope that you. So just to recap what we have learned tonight. Oh no! Before we play the Jackbox. Just to recap, a quadratic formula has the general form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And with this quadratic formula, you can actually solve the roots. Or when we say roots, these are the values of your x that actually intercept your x-axis if you graph them. Okay, so the number of the possibility that your quadratic formula or your parabola would touch your x-axis is either 2, 1, or none at all. Okay, so that's the possibility. So how do we know whether it intercept your x-axis twice, or it intercept your axis once, or none at all? We can use our discriminant, which is b squared minus 4ac. Where did we get this discriminant part or formula? We got this from the quadratic formula in finding the roots. So to identify the nature and the number of roots, we can use b squared minus 4ac. If this is positive, then you would say that um, you have real, irrational, or you could say real, and then you have two roots, right? Two roots. If this is 0, then you would say that it only has one real root. Okay, only one. If this is negative, okay, then you would say it's imaginary or there's no solution at all. Now, if you wanted to know based on your discriminant, what is the sum and product of roots based on this formula, our sum is actually the middle based on the x minus a, x minus b form, okay, or R1 and R2. So sum will be the negative of b over a, and the product would be c over a. Cool. So that is everything else that we have learned. All right. So we will be playing Jackbox. Sorry. Good evening, Mahablanca. So any questions so far? None. If you do have any question, please do type it in. Uh-oh. I hope. Oh no. Okay. All right. Wait. Yay! Sorry, I'm late. Okay. We will be playing Jack. Oh, I see Justin. Yes, hi Justine. Yes, Justin is here. All the way from Mars going to Earth. Just to learn maths and science with Teacher Maria. Thank you, Justine. Um okay. Um all right. Just a disclaimer. I'm not being paid, or this is not a paid thing for me to use Jackbox, but I do love this package. It's a very family friendly. This is not free to be downloaded or uploaded. Downloaded. It's not free for download. It's a paid app in iOS. I don't know with Google Play. And it's a party package. It's very friendly. It's very educational. So if you do want to avail of this game, this is one called Jackbox. I think they released party package 5 or 6. I'm not so sure. Wow, you paid, ma'am. Yes, I paid only once. You only pay once by purchasing the package. So the package would include 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. Interactive games that you can play with friends. Okay, so we will do Quick Flash 2 tonight. I hope that you would enjoy this game. Oh, is it not expensive? It is expensive. It is expensive. It is expensive. But I said ouch once. Ouch, it's painful on my pocket. But it's worth it. See, you're all enjoying it. We are all enjoying it now. We are playing it almost every Tuesday. Right. Okay, so let's play Quick Flash. Touche. Okay, play a game. Connecting to Jackbox. Touche. Are you saying touche? Am I hearing the right word? Am I reading the right word? Touche.
Hi!
Alright. So for those who would like to join, what you need to do is yes. What you need to do is type in your mobile phone or in your web browser, jackbox.tv, and you type in this QR code, your room code, which is XMRJ. And then you will be led, and then you will be asked to name yourself. And you need to watch my live stream for you to be able to know, and for you to be able to vote, and for you to be able to join. Only 2 of us? Come on. waits. Okay, I'll wait. For those who are online, you can join. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spots for you to join. Chizu, whoever you are, thank you for joining. Chizu. You can Chizu be. Chizu be. I also like the murder mystery game. So probably next time we'll play that. So if Jackbox, you have Almoran as well. If you happen to see my live stream, I hope that you would, how should I say it? There are many viewers tonight. Yes, I know there are many viewers tonight, but please do join the game. It's so much fun. But you need there will be a bit of a delay, so please do be alert when you answer questions, because there will be a bit of a 5 seconds and 10 seconds. I know, right? There's a lot of viewers, but no one is joining. Thank you for our 9 viewers tonight. 6 to 9. Yes. Shouty a little baddie. Hello. Good evening. Thank you for dropping by. Shouty a little baddie. Thank you so much for being in our live. Please introduce yourself. No need. You can always hide your identity. No problem. This is a free space, a safe space for everyone. So if you would like, if you know anyone who is, okay, I think everyone is in. I think we have to start. Maha Blanca, are we starting now? Let me know. Anyone is the one. I will start in 10 seconds. Yep. So, shouty a little baddie. We're at the end of our live stream. So if you do like to join, you can join us. Okay, everyone's in, I guess. There's only 4 of us playing tonight. So, yes, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey there, I'm Schmitty. You might remember me as the host of Quiplash. Or maybe you just blocked me out. I can tell I'm about to learn a lot about each of you, and I'm at peace with that.
There's only 4 players.
Time for round 1. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's, and decide who wins. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go!
Yeah. So, in the first round, you will be given 8 seconds. So there will be a 10 seconds delay with our live stream. You have to be 10 seconds alert. 10 seconds. Thank you so much for our 9 viewers tonight. I'm just really happy that you stayed if you happen, come on, Chicos and what the other one? Vote like me. So if you happen to know anyone who needs help in math and science, please do share our.
Hurry, hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something.
Okay. Please do share this live stream to those who need help in math and science for high school and I would be very much willing to help out.
Let's start this show.
Yes.
Up first, a sign your parents may have sheltered you as a kid.
Sign your
Okay,
parents
pick
may
your
have
favorite and
sheltered
vote.
you. They can financially support you. What kind of answers? The sound is a bit loud. Which is loud? My voice or
And next is the way to celebrate being honored as Zoo Employee of the Month. It's voting time.
Eat Mama Bear? It's moon time. Moon time. I don't understand the answer. Okay, I hope it's
Next up, what's Kanye West's personal mission statement?
I guess we'll
Vote now.
Okay. Yes, I don't know Kanye. I know his celebrity, but I don't know.
Okay, next one. A strange thing to shout during a tickle fight. Ready, set, vote.
Okay, gotta poo. Gotta poo.
That's all for round one. Here's the
Yes,
scoreboard.
Round one is over. Let's see who's the highest. Oh, lightning! Oh my goodness gracious. Well,
Now for round two. Double the points and bonuses, double the excitement.
I'm very focused on how to answer. So in every round you have two prompts that you need
Hurry up. Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything.
All right, done.
Okay, moment of truth. The first prompt is the worst thing to see out the window of your plane. Okay, pick your favorite.
They say when you flies out of the plane. Really? Okay, let's see. They say that when you flush it. Seriously? I didn't think that is true. Nope.
Next one, the name of a bar with no bathrooms.
Name of the bar.
Okay,
Dirty
vote.
Dirty bar. Hold in bar. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Yellow. I won.
Your next prompt is an odd headline to see on the cover of Cosmo. 17 tricks for blank.
Slamming the door in front
Vote
of your
away.
Asian. Slamming the door. Slam the door in front of your Asian mom. Go, go. Slam the door. Slam it. Slam the door.
Up next, what the hare did with his life after losing to the tortoise. Vote on your devices.
Upaw, upaw. You know upaw. Upaw is a Bisaya word for wow. No hair at all. Well done, well done.
Round 2's done. Let's see who's winning now.
Who's winning now? Chico! The last lap.
This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time.
Okay, let's go.
Finish writing this comic.
Houston, issue. I didn't know how to make this. Actually, it's a very funny cartoon or comic, but I didn't know how to make it funny. Two more. Come on, let's go. Oh no.
Moment of truth. It's round 3, and you've got 2
Gouvet
medals to
Ollie.
award,
Which
a
Gouvet?
gold and a
Gouvet,
silver.
Gouvet,
Make your
Ollie,
picks.
Wah. Is that the one? Wala na ko'y load. Please load. Oh, award your medals now. Okay, we have the one. Your daughter is turning, so you've been there. Gouvet Ollie jouet Ollie joie. I don't know. What is that? Gouvet Ollie. Gouvet Ollie. Ollie wa.
Nice. Let's see who snagged the medals. Here's the silver. And finally, gold. Let's translate that into points.
Yes, the answers are like that, so random and confusing. It's actually
That's the game.
just
Let's
for
see the
fun.
final scores.
Indeed, you were right, Shelly. Okay, so our winner is Lisa, and you won. Yes, all of you gets a free load. So please do type in your numbers on the screen. Who's Chizo, Mahablanca? I need your numbers. Chizo, please reveal yourself. I know Almoranas. I know Bob Lightning. I know me. I don't know who's Chizo. Chizo, is that you, Amber? You didn't match. If you are, please do type in yes, I'm Chizo. I do have your number, so I'll be sending out your free load. Okay, so please do share your number with me. I'll be sending out your free load after the yes, I'm Chizo, Teresa. Yes, Mama. Yes. I'll be sending out your free load as your wins for tonight. So from time to time we will have winners of 10 pesos worth of load or 20 pesos worth of load or 30 pesos worth of load. Every live stream here in YouTube. I'll be giving out either loads or gift cash. And since we're oh, okay. So since we're almost on our anniversary again, bye Mom, God bless you. Thank you, Shouty, a little Daddy. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We will have more giveaways and prizes nearing our I don't know, December. Yes, on December for our anniversary. So thank you everyone. Thank you so much everyone for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this is yes, it's October. Yes, so it's yes. But hopefully we'll see how we will do it. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for dropping by and being here tonight. Really appreciate it. Have a blessed week ahead, everyone. And if you do have anything that you would like to discuss or message signs, please do type in, leave a comment below. We will answer them next live stream, same time, same channel,